Welcome back, Cobra Kai fans. It is time once again to talk about Cobra Kai Season 5 because today's the day, people. The official trailer has dropped online. Of course, a couple months ago we got the little teaser trailer there, but today we got the big full-length official trailer for Cobra Kai Season 5. And it's pretty action-packed. Like, there's a lot of stuff going on here. Not any, like, huge reveals, except one that is actually going to be really, hard to notice, but you know, you saw it in the thumbnail, so there's that. So we'll get into that along with everything else going on in this trailer. But for now, guys, before we do that, of course, like this video if you go on to enjoy it, and let me know your own thoughts on this trailer in the comments below. But without further ado, let's jump into this and break down the official trailer for Cobra Kai Season 5. So we start off with actually a little bit of footage that we actually saw, I believe, in the teaser trailer, with Daniel saying, okay, this is what we're working with, this is what we're up against. And we have, of course, this iconic team up of now Daniel and Chozen, which was teased at the end of Season 4. And we go on to see what we're actually up against here with Terry Silver himself, the 51st annual All-Valley Under-18 Karate Tournament. Cobra Kai wins by cheating, which we know about, so I'll be interested to see how that comes into play here with that big reveal. Terry Silver, he just looks like an evil guy right here. But then we catch up with Johnny, who, as you can see, he has a he's got an Eagle Fang mom van, so that's pretty awesome. Kind of funny how he went from this to now the mom van with the Eagle Fang logo on it. We'll talk about that more in a second, but we get a great look at our main squad of kids here at Miyagi-Do Karate. And basically Daniel's just saying that, like, yeah, we have to close down Miyagi-Do, you know, because of the deal with Terry Silver and Cobra Kai. They won, so we can't be a dojo anymore. And yeah, you know, as not cool as it is that it's like a mom van, I mean, the Eagle Fang Karate logo still looks really badass. And you can see that actually Johnny, now that he doesn't have the dojo, he can't be a sensei anymore, he's going on to being a driver. So he's basically being a little taxi driver for people in the valley. And it's definitely not going well for him because everybody's giving him 1-star reviews. And he's like, well, you said it smelled like beer. Well, that's because it does. So that was great. I mean, just these great Johnny mannerisms are great seeing, as always, in the show. But then we get to see again our enemies, Cobra Kai. Just look at how egotistical Terry Silver is, literally to put his face up on the back wall. Man, that guy has a crazy ego. But you can see just like the upgrades that Cobra Kai has now undergone because this dude is rich. So he can do this kind of thing. You can see also Kenny, he's really going downhill here. He's really filled with rage. He's really taking it to the next level. And then you transition to this shot where he's like, oh, all smiley and happy and all this, you know, advertising Cobra Kai. And we actually see, speaking of that, Carmen, of course, Miguel's mother, she gets in the mail a Cobra Kai, I'm assuming some sort of invitation. I'm assuming they send this out to everybody in the valley, advertising like, oh, Cobra Kai, come join, all this stuff. So that's pretty interesting. And then we have actually another interesting shot here because we have actually in these shots of the Cobra Kai training, we see that there's students from other dojos as well. You can see right here, cutting edge karate. So I'm assuming that maybe it's going to be like either all of these various dojos are trying to fold into Cobra Kai, or just the individual students themselves are, you know, they just see that Cobra Kai is the big dojo in the valley, so they're like, oh, I'm ditching my own dojo and we're coming over here. So maybe they'll have like a Cobra Kai tryouts type thing. I think that'd be pretty cool. Terry Silver, again, just looking badass right there with a crazy limo, nice fit and everything. And he's meeting up with some new senseis to join his dojo. I don't know where these guys are coming from, but they all look pretty big and muscular and tough and pretty good at what they're doing. We also have Tyrone Woodley guest starring in the series in the season as well, so that's cool to see. And yeah, we actually meet our main kind of apprentice of Terry Silver here. I'm not sure of the character's name. I mean, at first, like, the way they revealed her in the trailer, I thought it was gonna be like, oh, a character from one of the Karate Kid movies. I don't recognize her at all, so I don't know who the character is, who the actress is, anything like that. I'm assuming it's going to be a new character for the season. If you have any idea as to who she is, let me know down in the comments below. But she's definitely going to be having a big presence in this season. But then after this, we go over to the water park where things definitely interesting because of course we have Anthony LaRusso right here off to the right and we have Kenny on the left. Looks like we're getting a little ambush here, sneak attack as Kyler and the rest of Cobra Kai just full on attack Anthony and like they're just bullying him and it's just like really not fun to watch. You can see that actually basically an all-out karate war starts here, just minus the karate, when you can see the rest of Miyagi-Do getting involved here as well. But speaking of karate and fighting, we also have a fight between Hawk, aka Eli, and Kenny as well, kind of a rematch from last season, and it's doesn't look like it's really going well for Kenny because yeah, it's just not going well. But you do actually see here that Hawk actually has a new tattoo as well. Now, I'm not sure what that tattoo is or what it's supposed to be or what it's supposed to look like. Before, it was the moon because he was dating Moon. And then when they broke up, he turned it into the scythe for his Grim Reaper tattoo. And now it's been turned into this because now he's back with Moon after the end of season 4. So again, I don't really know what it is, but definitely looks pretty cool. And also, just just to be clear, I'm just gonna call him Hawk, just because that's his more popular name. I know he's not really a Hawk anymore, like he's called Eli, but still, I'm just gonna call him Hawk. And then we also have Robbie here at the water park as well. This, I'm assuming, is after Mexico, because you can see that Miguel is there back with Sam, because when we ended season 4, he left to go to Mexico to find his father. And we know that Johnny and Robbie were going to go to Mexico, follow him, try and find Miguel. And now they're back at the water park. So I'm assuming this is after that. You can see he and Sam, they're together. They're all good, hopefully. But Miguel, he sees Robbie and he just runs up to him and pushes him in the water. So clearly their relationship is not great right now, and that's kind of going to be our big feud going into the season, because every other season for the most part the big feud has been Johnny and Daniel, but now we're going for Robbie and Miguel, which has been built up over the past 4 seasons. You can see just there's a lot of tension going on between these two. And, Miguel even says to Johnny himself, I believe this right here is in Mexico, because you can see his hair is a little bit longer, a little bit bigger, and that first of all, Johnny is actually there, because it doesn't seem like he's at the water park. But yeah, he's kind of trying to get them to be friends, but they're not friends. They're not into that whole idea. Now, we actually do get kind of a final showdown here, which again, this does look like pretty much right after they get back from Mexico, where they are fighting, this time luckily not in high school, on top of a ledge where Miguel can fall down and break his back and end up in a wheelchair again. But Robbie does look like he's going to be kicking him in the face, though, so still not good either way. And then we get interesting with our adults here, because we have Daniel LaRusso, Chozen, Amanda, and also, of course, Johnny. You can see that some sort of alliance has been formed here, and I thought this was pretty interesting, because when you actually look at this, you can see that it has the LaRusso Auto Group logo on it, and it's basically mapping out locations across the valley. So since we know that Cobra Kai is going to spread valley-wide in this season, maybe LaRusso Auto Group is going to be trying to do that as well, and kind of try and, I don't know, maybe beat Cobra Kai to the punch with certain locations and that kind of thing. I think that'll be pretty cool to not only combat Cobra Kai in obviously a physical karate way, but also from a business standpoint as well. I think would be pretty fun to see. And Chozen, just a great shot of him right there. You can see Daniel is covering up the Miyagi-Do karate sign because they got to close down the dojo. Now we have Devin and Tori here. Devin, it looks like, is now a member of Cobra Kai, and I talked about this the other day when we looked at some images when they did the reveal of Mike Barnes coming back in this season. And so it looks like she has joined forces with Cobra Kai, left Eagle Fang Karate, because, well, that's not even a thing anymore. But we have this, again, mysterious, crazy karate lady. And what's really interesting is, again, going back to what I was saying before, with possibly these kind of Cobra Kai tryouts going on with students from other dojos coming in and trying to join the dojo. You have Devin here wearing a Topanga karate gi. So somehow she ends up there. Maybe she transfers schools. I don't know exactly what's the case, but she ends up there, and then I'm assuming is going to end up joining Cobra Kai. Terry Silver, again wearing that turtleneck, the black coat, and everything. And so this looks like between his first meeting with this woman, and you can see what's weird though that this is like they're all wearing the black and red Cobra Kai uniforms, which, by the way, those uniforms, I mean, gis look really, really cool, the black and red. And Devin is the only one wearing blue. So I'm assuming this is like she, passed the test and like got accepted into Cobra Kai, and then like right after she gets in. So that's what I'm assuming is going on there. Now we have these other karate dojo senseis that have joined forces with Terry Silver, and they are all fighting Chozen. It is a 6v1. So Chozen, though, he's going to take him down. So that's going to be great to see. But also there's some tensions within the LaRusso family. You can see Daniel and Amanda are like yelling at each other. So there's going to be some tensions there. And, you see the photograph of the family, all that. Daniel's like, oh no, my life's falling apart. I lost my dojo. Now maybe I'm losing my family and all this. And then Johnny shows up at the door. You can see Sam is answering it. And both Amanda and Chozen are there. So then Johnny's like, oh, okay. Yeah, all right. We got Chozen. There's Terry Silver again. His interaction with Daniel. And then you get to see this is the new big alliance that is being formed. We have Johnny, Daniel, and Chozen. You can see the group right here. Actually, Amanda is there as well. It's weird that she's bowing. Maybe she's going to start taking karate. You never know. You can see actually, though, that there's, Daniel has a black eye. He has bruises on his face. So maybe this is after his encounter with Terry Silver, and that just maybe does not go well. Now this is the scene in the trailer where I thought it was going to show Mike Barnes, because of course we know Mike Barnes is going to be in the season. We saw a first look at that last week. I did a video on that, wearing a very similar outfit to this, so I figured they were walking in, meeting up with Mike Barnes, but no, it's just some random guy. But I did like the joke here of like, oh, adult classes don't start till later. Yeah, no, we're here to teach you a lesson. That was great. Now, this one, again, you have that trio of senseis here, but you also have board members of something related to the All Valley, maybe. You have, of course, the other students. Miguel is there as well, and Robbie and Sam are doing the wheel. Now, this obviously is great because it's a throwback to season 2, but it's interesting that these two specifically are doing it together, but possibly just trying to mend broken fences and fix the relationship that has been broken there. And just some more cool training shots here of all our students. Chozen is actually leading them in this shot, and then you go back to our villains of the season, Cobra Kai, and just this great shot of Chozen and Johnny teaming up. That's great to see, seeing these two not only finally get to interact with each other, but actually teaming up with each other. That's gonna be awesome. We have that woman again. Looks like, I think Devin and Tori are fighting her. Kenny is just going to town here with that crazy kick. But probably the most interesting part of this trailer for me is where we do see Kenny versus Hawk, where you can see it seems like some sort of official tournament. It doesn't look like the All Valley or anything like that, but you can see the Cobra Kai gi versus the Miyagi-Do gi, and you can see that Hawk's hair is now green. So that is official. It's confirmed now. His hair is green. We've gone through the emotional stages of Hawk's hair through this whole series. We started off with the blue mohawk, which then transitioned into the red mohawk when he went kind of evil, when he went into his really, really dark stage of his life. Then after that, when he became kind of the in-between of Hawk and Eli, he went to purple, because that's, red plus blue equals purple, so that was really cool symbolism there. And then obviously he lost his mohawk in season 4, and now he's gone on to green, which I don't really know if this is meant to like symbolize anything, or if it's just because, we're just gonna try every color of the rainbow. You never know, but it definitely looks pretty cool. So I'm excited to see him have the green hair in season 5. So that looks awesome. Obviously, I do wish it was, the green mohawk, but, I'll take what I can get. And then just this great shot right here. Whoever would have thought we would see a shot of Hawk, Miguel, and Robbie training together. That's just an awesome shot. Terry Silver looking all menacing. His reconfrontation with Daniel. You can see Daniel has the stubble. He's got the facial hair growing there. This is probably where he's kind of lost himself a bit. In a rage, he goes to talk to Terry Silver. He probably ends up getting beat up. He ends up with the black eye, and then that leads us to his alliance with Chozen and Johnny. And then that is the end of the trailer. We get the Cobra Kai Season 5 logo flashing up here. And then we have a great ending to it, a little stinger, post-logo stinger here with this therapist, psychiatrist type person is talking to John Kreese, who we actually see is in prison. He's beating up everyone, so that is absolutely awesome, and he's just having fun with it. He's just having a good old time in there, which is awesome because obviously that's how Season 4 ended is, Kreese got betrayed by Terry Silver and he got arrested. So I wasn't completely sure if we were even going to see him in this season, but it's awesome that we are, and then we're going to be getting some Kreese in prison scenes. That's going to be just a whole lot of fun. And I mean, you have to assume he's going to get out of prison at some point. The only question is he going to be let out, or are we going to see him break out of prison? That would be pretty badass as well. But guys, that is it. That is the official trailer for Cobra Kai Season 5. We are less than a month away. September 9th. That's the big day. Season 5's coming. It was a great trailer. I'm really excited to see. It is kind of odd that we didn't get any Mike Barnes in this trailer, especially since they already confirmed it. They already gave us a first look. But maybe they're just saving it for the show. So I'm really excited for that. Of course, we get any other trailers or first looks or any other big news and stuff. Of course, I'll be doing videos on that leading up to the new season's release. And I'll do a review, all that good stuff. But for now, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think about the Cobra Kai Season 5 official trailer? So anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching. Please drop a like if you enjoyed this video and hit the subscribe button so I can keep you up to date on everything that goes on in the movie life.